I'm going to show you a stitch that my students always love, and they're so impressed with themselves when they realize that they have it. And you do find it on just about every sewing machine out there. So we're going to go back to just our normal straight stitch, center needle position. You will find this stitch also in the far right needle position as well. It's actually the blue or the red one. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn it to the blue. And to show you an extra part of how this stitch is designed to work, I'm folding my fabric on the diagonal. This is the bias or stretchy part of the fabric. Do you know that's what the S stands for, is for stretch stitch? So any of the blue and red stitches are just that, stretch stitches. So as I sew, you're going to notice that this machine is going to go 2 stitches forward and 1 stitch back. So I call this a triple straight stitch. So if you've ever had to stitch something over multiple times and then it just looks like you stitched it over and over and over, it doesn't look so professional. Look at this. Now, I was just playing around with our decorative stitches, and I had some variegated thread in, a thread that changes color as it goes. So I went ahead and left it in so it will look really even cooler on here. So look at that. So it has a nice heavy look. So if you've ever gone to the store to look for thicker thread, you're going to find that you don't have to buy thicker thread. You have a stitch that will make any thread that you currently own be a thicker thread, and you didn't have to change to a bigger needle to accommodate that thicker thread. So here, watch this. Stretches but doesn't break. So if you're looking for a really nice reinforced seam, choose your triple straight stitch. Have it look like you know what you're doing. It looks very professional, and it has the give. So I use this on the tops of my bags where my handles go in and I want to really secure the handles. I'll use this when I'm repairing maybe the seat of a crotch area in my pants, and then that way the stitch in is always on that curve. And again, I'm going to be stretching it and I want it to be very secure. So a triple straight stitch is awesome with that. Now just a little note, if you flip all the way over to the zigzag, you do have a zigzag version of this. Let's just do that real quick. So you don't actually have stitch width or length here. So it's just one size, but that's okay. This actually almost looks like rickrack. Let me show you how fun this looks. And this is why we always tell everybody to stitch out all their stitches, because you never know what you have. And that's what we did on the decorative stitches. They always look so much better stitched out than just pictured on the dial.